And hello there, how are we? If anyone's watching, let me know in the comments that the microphone is working. We've got Instagram face down in front of us today, and it's the side angles. So we've got Insta, we've got Facebook, we've got YouTube. Welcome to the Drink Stuff Happy Hour. This is week 6. 6 weeks we've been doing this. Coming up in today's show, I've got a bit of breaking news about glasses. Oops, one of your streams is having a connection issue. Which one? I'm assuming that is Facebook, because YouTube's there. So that's cool. That's fine. We don't worry about Facebook anyway. So coming up in today's show, we've got a bit of breaking news about some glasses. We've got some Negroni riffs. I've got some other exciting breaking news as well, because we are going to sort of cap this show to sort of dead on an hour or so today. So we're going to be doing Negroni riffs. It is Negroni week this week. Then we've got Kathy coming in to do the Pornstar Martini challenge, and then we're attacking her favourite cocktail, which is the Sex on the Beach. And if I've got time, I'm going to do a few little riffs on the Sex on the Beach using those ingredients that we've got. I can see Instagram comments as well. Hello there, hello. Hey Ross, hey Laura, cool, that's the microphone is working. So, breaking news, we'll get this done out of the way because obviously people can watch this back. Breaking news, literally about half an hour ago, I've been told that these little bad boys, well this one in particular, is now being broken down into boxes of 4. So those of you that have wanted this glass for flipping ages but didn't really want to pay £100 for a case of 12, you can now get them in 4s. So that should be live by the end of the day. So let's say Monday. Let's say from Monday you'll be able to get 4 of those. So that's the Tiki. Let's give you a kind of close. I won't forget you, Instagram. Don't worry. That's the Tiki Mai Tai Coupe. There we go, Insta. You can have that one. There we go. And if we put enough pressure on, if we give them enough banter, this one hopefully should follow suit very, very soon. That's the Tiki Coupe. 2 big long-term followers of me know that I've been using these glasses for 2 years nearly, God knows. I absolutely love them. 2 of my favourite glasses. So great news that you can now get a box of 4 of those instead of a box of 12. No one wants 12 glasses, do they? So that is that. I've also got a big thank you to sort of say we've got lots of questions coming in, which I was going to attack at the end of the show. However, I will probably attack them at the end of next week's show, because the breaking news is coming straight in at 3 o'clock today. We've got a lovely bloke coming in to do the wallpaper and the shelves and all that. So by next week, this will look completely different and it's going to look really, really cool. So that's exciting stuff. Can't wait for that. The videos are pre-recorded up until early October, so you won't actually see it until probably the second week in October, maybe, on the actual videos, but live stream we will have a brand new looking set from next Friday. So that is cool. That's why I'm capping this show to an hour. What else did I have to tell you? That was it. So questions, I will, if I get time, I'll do them at the end of this week, because what I'm doing is I'm basically cutting those questions down into little short videos, highlights reels as well. So that's why I'm recording them on the live stream, so I can answer that. So if you have got any questions, put them in the comments box and we'll get to there. Now, this week, I think it runs until Sunday night, is Negroni week. All around the world is Negroni week. So I thought it'd be rude not to attack the Negroni. It's one of those cocktails that I've grown into over the years. I wouldn't say, sorry, I keep having to do that to Insta and that to that. Who's that? There's loads of people coming on Insta. Hello, 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 loads of people on Insta. It's one of those cocktails that I've grown into over the years. When I was kind of mid-20s, probably very early 30s, I really didn't like a Negroni. It was kind of too bitter for my palate. However, definitely, I keep saying 5 years, but probably in the last 7, 8 years or so, my palate has steadily become less sweet. So I really do appreciate the Negroni, and I love little riffs and tricks that we can put on Negronis as well. So for those of you that don't know, Negroni is very simple. 3 ingredient cocktail. Traditionally Campari, and that's what puts a lot of people off straight away. Traditionally Campari, traditionally a Rosso vermouth. You might be thinking Martini. Martini is the obvious brand of vermouth that you can get in most supermarkets up and down the UK. So this is just a brand that I've got. This is absolutely lovely, this stuff. I love it. It's got saffron and God knows what in it. So vermouth, sorry to explain it, a vermouth is basically an aromatized wine. Lots of herbs, spices going. Every vermouth is kind of like a different recipe. They're all about sort of wine ABV strength, like 12, 14, 16% ABV. And they do keep, because they're aromatized and they've got all the herbs and spices, they do keep slightly longer. However, you still need to treat them as wine, essentially. Okay, so they do kind of need to be kept in the fridge. It's not to say that they are going to go off after 6 months, but they are definitely 100% not going to taste as good after a month as what they did do when they were open fresh. So they're not going to turn to vinegar straight away in that sort of sense like wine does, but you will you won't have the same taste as what you will do when you open it fresh. So that's why vermouth should be drunk within like 4 or 5 weeks once opening and kept in the fridge. So we've got a Campari, we've got a vermouth, and then for a normal Negroni, hey Trevor, morning Trevor. For a normal Negroni, we do kind of go a nice punchy London dry gin. So that is equal measures, and I'm going to make one up in a minute, but I've got lots of riffs here to go, so I'm not going to waste my Negroni, my proper big Negroni, on a normal one, because that'd be dull and boring. I've now got lots of these little tasting glasses in here as well, so we're going to make up lots of little samples, better than plastics. So that is standard Negroni. Now, the little riff, the big riff on this is a Boulevardier, which is still technically classed as a Negroni, sort of. It's just a different name. Boulevardier is, and I know before the Americans come in, I know this is not a bourbon, but the Boulevardier is essentially bourbon instead of gin. Okay, so an American whiskey. So you've got American whiskey, Campari, and your vermouth. And actually, I do, because I'm not a huge gin lover, I actually do prefer a Boulevardier over a Negroni. So again, equal measures, and let's get into it. I'm going to show you the third riff before, because what I've got coming up for the sort of next 20 minutes or so, I've got lots of different sort of Campari alternatives, which again float your boat, and lots of different ingredients to make different sort of Negronis for you. So I'm not going to do a Boulevardier. One of the best, I don't even know what it's called, but one of the best Negronis that I've had recently was actually Chairman's Reserve spiced rum. Really tasty. Now I haven't got any Chairman's Reserve spiced rum here, but what I have got is DMF, Dead Man's Fingers. So I'm going for a kind of spiced rum kind of Negroni. I don't know what a rum Negroni is called. I can't think of it off the top of my head. I'm sure it's got a name, but I can't think of it. So I'm assuming Trevor, you probably got a name for this. I don't know. So I have got a big, I've got a rocks glass here. Negronis are faff-free. You don't have to kind of shake them. In fact, you don't shake them at all. You stir them down in a glass. So what we're going to do, I'm just going to do equal measures. So Campari, essentially, I'll talk through Campari in a minute, but it's kind of like a bitter aperitif. Think Aperol. We've got Aperol down below, but I've got a few other ingredients to go for as well. So I've got a 25ml of Campari. We will do a 25ml of vermouth. 6 a.m. in Trevorland. Hey Ash, how are you? So 25ml of vermouth. And then I'm going to do 25ml of Dead Man's Fingers spiced rum. And I've got a funny feeling for pubs and bars in the UK, this could be quite a cool little riff, because obviously it's going to give you slightly sweeter undertones and a bit of sort of fun spice to it. Like this is like sort of vanilla forward. So kind of spiced rum might be something different to your normal kind of gin-based Negronis. So have a little try of that. Now, normally, if you're going to do this professional in a top-end hotel bar, you would kind of use a bigger, hello Instagram, sorry, I keep forgetting about you. You would use a bigger mixing glass, lots of ice, and then you'd kind of just pour it in, decant it into your proper sort of serving glass. However, I'm just going to stir it straight up in here. Oh, my ice is straight out the freezer, that'll do. And this is why I love this spoon, the teardrops, instead of the sort of things at the end. The teardrop spoons are perfectly balanced for stirring, and I actually used the actual teardrop end for this, so we'll get rid of that. Look, we don't want that. A quick stir like that, and you'll find that your sort of fun. I mean, the professionals will stir drinks without even moving this part of the wrist. They've got this sort of roll going on with between their fingers like that. I never mastered that technique, but it's much quicker to kind of stir down a Negroni like that. Now, stirring down, with old fashions for me, I kind of, sorry, I've got a bit of hair somewhere. Old fashions kind of try and double the amount of liquid to give that dilution. Negronis, I kind of haven't found my perfect sort of point yet, to be honest. I kind of just stir to chill the drink down. That's all. I kind of just like it, especially with that vermouth. Is that still in shot? Yeah. It's not for Instagram. There we go. Especially for that vermouth, it's like a really nice, much better than Martini or anything like that. So we kind of do that, we'll leave that there. And then typical garnish is just kind of either an orange peel or an orange slice. And that, believe it or not, is actually going to be my first ever Dead Man's Fingers spiced rum Negroni. And I have to say, that's really nice. It does give it a slight hint of sweetness to it, which kind of balances out the dryness, the bitterness from the Campari. Campari is a real love or hate thing. We use it quite a bit in rum cocktails as well, maybe like 10ml, just to kind of add a little bit of bitterness to the overall cocktail. But that is really, really tasty. So what's going on? Are you lot just chatting to yourselves, which is fine? Trevor, they're all giving Trevor banter and Ash banter. That's cool. Right. Don't forget, if you've got a question, big capital letters, question in the comments, that'll do. So that's kind of a spiced rum Negroni. I'll have to research what a name for a rum Negroni is. I can't think of it off the top of my head. Trevor Rose, I'm looking at you. You'll have the name for this, or or Ross, or someone will be sitting there on a computer Googling. So, which way should we do this first? Let's go the whole Campari route for this first. There's not really much to talk about in the whole vermouth point. There are lots of different brands of vermouth. You kind of just have to find your preferred brand. Lustau for me is a really great brand as well. It's kind of sherry-based vermouth, which I absolutely adore. I really love that. But obviously, I don't need 2 vermouths at a time, so I've got this one. It'll last me a good few months. There's no point in me having other vermouths at home because I very rarely use it. But cracking. So find your perfect vermouth for you. We'll flip out the base spirits in a second, but I just want to talk you through the aperitifs, the amaros, whatever you want to classify them as. So we've got 3. Well, we've got 2. Let's go for the 2. The 2 obvious ones at the moment are Aperol and Campari, actually produced by the same people. Aperol is not as strong. I think it's where are we? Yeah, it's less than half the ABV of Campari. So it hasn't got the overall feisty bitterness to it, but it's still there a little bit. And it's quite a low ABV, and the Aperol Spritz essentially is kind of a low ABV cocktail. So you can use the whole Aperol thing. It's slightly sweeter, slightly fruitier notes to it. So, you can swap that. It's not going to give you the same thing. If you've just if you want to try Negroni, then go Campari first and foremost. But Aperol will give you a kind of a different flip on that. Now, let's get into... actually, let's go this way first. I'll talk about that one in a second. This has been gifted to me by my friends at Master of Malt, Steve the Barman's friends, not Drinkstuff's friends. Mondino, this is a German. Hang on, let's do Instagram first. I know that way. I know Instagram's back to front. I'm really sorry, but Mondino, there we go. YouTube and Facebook. So this is a German Amaro essentially. Now, you know, Amaro is the big overall classification of these drinks. This one is distilled with oranges, rhubarb, and yellow gentian roots in there. Okay, so slightly, but sort of similar. I've got a feeling Aperol's got a slight hints of rhubarb in it. Don't hold me to that. But slightly different. There's definitely no rhubarb in the Campari. So again, we've got a slightly different tasting aperitif, Amaro, bitter aperitif, whatever you want to call it, a slightly different one. And I've just had a little play with that, and that's the one I'm going to use for some of these, because I've just had a little sample, and that's actually really nice. So I'll say it again, orange peel, rhubarb, and yellow gentian roots in there. Really nice. So German there. The other one I want to shout out, and regulars to me, my channel, will know all about this one, because I absolutely adore this. This is Pampel. Let's go Instagram first. Pampel, and there we go, Facebook and YouTube. Now, what this is, I absolutely love this. This is, so again, it's not as strong as Campari. What's Mondino? Mondino is, yeah, so Aperol is the lowest ABV by a long way. These two are pretty close. This one's 18% ABV. This one's 15% ABV. And then Campari goes up to 25% ABV. So that's why it's more bitter. It's quite stronger. This one is grapefruit forward. And it is gorgeous. There's something about grapefruit and bitter that just kind of works. It's got a little element of sweetness to it as well, but really does put fun riffs on like Negronis, on Americanos. I'm going to do an Americano at the end for you as well, because the Americano is a great long mixed drink, kind of like the Negroni. It's all part of the Negroni family. But all of these, I mean, other serves, I said the Americano is just basically a different kind of gin and tonic, essentially. It's kind of like an Amaro and tonic. That's what the Americano is with your vermouth. But all these, you know, spritzes, tonic, sort of soda, lemonade, they are great drinks, because not everyone's got a sweet tooth these days. Everyone loves a bit of bitterness. All roughly between the 11, 12 and... I don't know what Campari goes up to now, but definitely about £20. I know the Mondino was gifted. I haven't got a price on that, I'll be honest. And the Pampel was gifted as well, so I don't actually know how much they are. But if you like the sort of bitter elements of cocktails, well worth having a try. So let's. Hey Damo, is anyone? They're just called rum. Oh, Trevor's answered. They've just called it rum Negroni, exception of, hang on, let's put on this in here. Oh, I've heard of that actually, Kingston Negroni. Yes, I have heard of that. So rum Negronis are rum Negronis, whereas whiskey Negronis are Boulevardios, especially when they're made with American bourbon. There we go. So Kingston Negroni, obviously Kingston, Jamaica. I had heard of that. Familiar. Hey Damo in China, how are you? So let's get riffing up. This is really tasty. I've drunk out of that, so sorry office if any of you are watching. So the first riff I'm going to do for you, what's first in my little lineup? First one I'm going to go for, I'm not going to bother with the gin or the plain gin, or the whiskey. That's a bit dull. I'm going to go for kind of a rhubarb Negroni. Again, big favourite of mine. Now, I will be honest, I've got the bottle down there. I was going to be using Whitley Neal, a gin, rhubarb gin. Except there's nothing in the bottle. I've brought in an empty bottle here. All my Dead Man's Fingers, all my JJs, all my Whitley Neals are now here and will be under the bar when the shelves and all that go up. They will be here for me to play with. So I brought all my stuff in from home essentially. So instead of the gin, I'm going for a vodka. And I'm going to do little measurements of these. So we're going to do basically halves. All right, there's no point doing full shots. That's a bit of a wasteful. So 15 mils of rhubarb vodka. So this is kind of like a rhubarb Negroni. I've got a fun one coming up for you in a second. 15 ml of your Campari, or in this case Mondino. I'm assuming that's how you'd say it in German. Don't know. And then let's put that one to one side. And then your vermouth. red vermouth. So 15ml of that. Magic. Maybe closer to 20. It's probably 18. Right, just a single ice cube. That'll do for now. A little bit of a stir to chill it down. What's Damo laughing at? Oh, Pampel. Oh, there we go. Ross is on it. Ross is my my man that comes up with all the offers and stuff. So 18 to £20, Pampel. So that's probably going to be your most expensive one out of the lot. There we go. Now, just in case there's not many people in the office today, so I don't think many of them are going to try it. But what I will do, just in case they do, I will have little samples in my little sample cups. Just in case anyone wants a Rhubarb Negroni. Wow, I love that. Rhubarb gin. Rhubarb gin for me is one of my favourite Negronis. I think I did have about two or three videos of that on my channel before I took them all off to niche down into rum. Rhubarb, and that's, you know, that's why. Well, that's distilled with rhubarb anyway, but rhubarb works really, really well with Campari and those kind of bitter things. It's just that sort of flavour combo that's amazing. Yeah, big fan of that. So that's the first one. The second one I'm going to do, be rude not to. I've got three more to do. So 1, 2, 3. This time, keep an eye on the time. Brilliant. Paul, what's... hang on, have I missed some banter? Paul's laughing. Oh,
no, I'm just doing the cocktail.
Laura's in. You want the rhubarb one?
Yeah.
There you go. I've not touched the glass. What's why is people are laughing? What have I missed? Question. Oh, there we go. That's what I've missed. How much would it cost for you to be my full-time bartender in my home? Up north, well, you'd have to get a decent football team up there first, mate. So this is another thing that was gifted to me. I don't pay for much. This is Master of Bolt. This is their Jaffa Cake gin, but I'm not sure if you can see this properly. This is the passion fruit Jaffa Cake gin. Can we see that? There we go. In Insta. I know you're back to front on Insta. But we've got passion fruit Jaffa Cake. Now I have done the Negroni with the normal passion fruit, Jaffa Cake gin, and it is gorgeous because you've got orange and chocolate notes in there. But this passion fruit stuff is amazing. So if I kind of put that there, you can have a little look at that without it being on camera. There we go, that works perfectly. Right, so back to my Campari, Mondino, Aperol, whatever you fancy. 15ml of that. And we are going back to my 15ml of vermouth. Vermouth, there we go. Right, so we should get like chocolate and orange notes coming through, but with like lovely sort of passion fruit notes as well. So that's the ice scoop on the floor. Get in the old, there we go. My ice cubes are too big for the glasses. Look, there we go. Get in the old, there we go. Right, quick stir. Hope you don't need. Oh, he's still got the strawberry. That's Boss Man. He's still got the strawberry the strawberry passion fruit, the strawberry Monin puree on. It's all right. We need to do, Paul, we need to do a taste test. One of my little experiments I'm doing is seeing how long we can keep one open before it goes off Monin. Because they say use within 30 days, and I don't believe them. I think they're telling porcupines. I reckon we could get a good 6 months out of that easily. So this, again, I will decant just in case someone wants to try it. So this is a passion fruit chocolate, a passion fruit Jaffa Cake Negroni. It's a bit of a long one. Oh, I don't actually get much passion fruit off that. I get the chocolate and orange now. Oh, there, yeah, no, slightly. Yeah. Chocolate is the first note I get off that. I think I prefer the rhubarb straight. I absolutely love the normal Jaffa Cake as a Negroni, but the passion fruit's a little bit. Not sure I get much passion fruit off that. It's a bit disappointing actually. Yeah. A bit disappointing. So, which is kind of good because the next one I've got lined up is actually blood orange. Or because blood orange is kind of more bitter than a normal orange. And that goes really, really well in a Negroni as well. So we'll have a little one. The last one's a bit crazy though. Stay tuned for the last one in a second. I've got some questions. Well, you know, I suppose we could go watch Middlesbrough. They're like the best team up there now, aren't they? Or Durham. Have Durham got a team? You know, Durham Town Rovers or what? I don't know. Right, Laura. Would people kill me for adding a splash of lemonade to a Negroni? No, because that is what is coming up in a second, Laura. That is what is coming up in, well, maybe 200 seconds. Let's do this one first. So this is the orange. And I've got something slightly better than lemonade. Although lemonade could work. Something slightly better. So let's hide that. Yes, Steve, up the borough. Hang on, are you... Wait, hang on a minute. You're confused. Are you Borough? Ash, are you Borough? I thought you were Sunderland or in Newcastle. No, I don't know. Oh, he's going to kill me. It's private in joke. Sorry, Ashley. Sorry, Ash. Baby daddy. Right. There we go. So 15 mil, and 15 mil. Laura, can I sort of come back to that question? Is it wrong? So would people kill me for adding a splash of lemonade? Is that purely because it's a bit too feisty and you need something to lengthen it out? That is what I would naturally guess from that. So we've got that and that and that. One more crazy Negroni to come before I do the Americano. Let's go for that ice cube there. And another little stirry. Right. So this is the blood orange, and I know this works very, very well. Get blood orange gin, obviously. I think I've got the Whitley Neal orange gin down there. I'm not sure how much of it is in there. There we go. So that's there. Again, people in the office, if you want them, they're there. So this is the orange one. Ah, see, that is head and shoulders above the passion fruit. Head and shoulders above the passion fruit one. It's just that orange. Something about orange, because you garnish them with an orange anyway. That, I like the rhubarb. That is, I'm not sure which one's my favourite now out of those two. Right. And now the last one we're going to do. I still want a bit of lemonade just to dilute it slightly. For a little bit of sweet, although this one isn't as bitter as I thought it would be. So that's Laura in the office. That Laura's got the rhubarb. Yes. So this one is slightly crazy. Hazelnut. Now, I'll be honest, I have done Frangelico Negronis because it's a big thing, because Frangelico is out that way anyway. I know it's like Belgian monks, but it's kind of big thing in Italy and around there. So they kind of do like that. They've got what's the hazelnut in Nocello. I forget which way round it is now. One's hazelnut and walnut. But Nocello or Nocino is big in Italy. So I did that, but I thought the rum works really well. So let's go a bit of hazelnut rum, a bit of. They're chatting football. They're chatting soccer. Oh, now we're back. I think we lost Instagram. I'm not sure. It still says live on there. Poor connection. There's something dodgy happening with the Wi-Fi in here today. There's 2 or 3 times it's dropped out. Right. And that. So this is my last Negroni. I'm going for a hazelnut Negroni. Give that a little stir down. Love hazelnut. Not had full on my cocktails. Have it. What? Ash, are you drunk? Love hazelnut. Not had full on my cocktails. Have it in yet. Actually, that's what they do up north. They get drunk at like 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Baby daddy, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? I can't even translate that. Right, this is a Hazelnut Negroni. Boom, boom, boom. Which one's going to be my favy? Oh, that's really good. Wow. I can imagine. See, this is a little bit sweet, but this won't be as sweet as like Frangelico or Nocino. They are quite sweet. They're like Amaretto, those two. But this is really good. What other hazelnut things are there out there? Must be another hazelnut liqueur, surely. Wow, I really like that. That surprised me, that is. That's nice. That's a bit naughty. I could drink a lot of that, actually. Right. Now, Laura's kind of touched on it. Would people kind of get upset by adding lemonade to it? Lemonade's not quite the done thing. Why not? You're at home. Let's go for it. I've got fake Sprite here still. So we've got some fake Sprite if you want it down here, not a problem. However, the Americano is essentially a tonic. It's a long mixed drink. We might as well do it properly. Where's my Indessas? There we go. Indessa highball. It's one of my favourite highballs. So we will fill. Where's my Oscar? There it is. Fill this up with ice. Oh, all my ice is kind of stuck together. There we go. Right. There we go. Right. Boom, boom, boom. Screws fingers. There we go. Right. So, Americano is basically 2 ingredients, and so we don't have the alcohol. We don't, as in the the gin, the whiskey, the rum, anything like that. We don't have that. But it's traditionally topped up with tonic water. Now, however, and this won't be the first time I've mentioned this, I'm a massive fan of using like the Mediterranean tonic waters. This is Aldi's version, but Fever Tree's is really, really good as well. Preferably the full fat version, not the semi-skims. But I think the citrus notes from the Mediterranean tonic really do go a lot better in here. So Laura, this one is for you. This is just going to be a classic, what do we call it? A classic Americano, essentially. Now, traditionally, they are sort of 45 mils, so 1.5 ounces each to this. So, in the UK, we'd probably do, would we do a 50 ml double bubble? We might do, we might cut it down. I'm just going to do 25 mils for this. So I'm going to do 25 ml of vermouth. I'll do less tonic as well. And 25 ml of our Campari equivalent, or Mondino, or Pampel, or anything like that. And then instead of using a whole tin, we'll use half a tin of the Mediterranean tonic water. Bit more for luck. There we go. We'll do a little half one. Couple of wedges of orange in there. Give that a little stir. And this is the Americano. So the whole point being, the tonic water does give it a little bit of sweetness, not too much, but does kind of lengthen it out. An Americano is a great drink. You could have, what's the other one? A Milanese gin and tonic. So a Milanese gin and tonic, I think I've got that right, is gin, essentially, your Campari and tonic. So where we go, the Americano is vermouth, out of the Campari element. We go for the Milanese, the gin and tonic, is the gin instead of the vermouth, okay? So, let's just do that. Let's just do, where's my little sample cup? There we go. See, I could flip and drink them a lot. My palate has changed dramatically over the years. There was no way in the world I would have had them, as I say, 5, 6, 7 years ago. No way. My palate couldn't handle that at all. But now, do you know what? In the afternoon, early evening, I could really, really happily drink those all day long. They're so, so good. So there we go. Negroni week. Oh, here we go. Hang on a minute. They're all coming up here. Damo's got a question. I'll come back to that in a second. Wow, all the comments are firing in. It's like everyone's just woken up now. What's going on? Right, I've seen that. Ash, let's talk about football. Question. Damo, what's the craziest and booziest cocktail you've ever had, as in a few sips and you're on your ass? Probably a double strength zombie. Like proper with absinthe rinse and all that. Yeah, I've had zombies that are just purely overproof rums. So a mix of like 3 or 4 different overproof rums. They are pretty damn feisty, they are, and then set fire to it and all that sort of stuff. So that would be the strongest. Everyone says Long Island Iced Tea is the strongest. It's not. Long Island would always be one of the weakest cocktails on the menu. What's that say? Trying to type quick, love hazelnut, most of my cocktails have it in. Right. Ash, have you tried a hazelnut Negroni? Rum Negroni. Right, Ross was that Ross? Yeah, Warnock's, no. I would talk about football. Right, swap soda water out for sparkling wine, and it's Sabagliato. 45ml or each Prosecco, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's Sabagliato. It's not really, because it's kind of more spritz territory here. You know, when you think about it, it is kind of essentially a spritz. For sure, Trevor Ross, 100% Ross. He brought. They're still chatting football. My wife nagged me as you answered the question. Hello, Damo's wife. How are you? So yeah, so that's Negroni week this week. As I say, I think it runs till Sunday. So if you are out and about this weekend, you will probably expect to see some special Negronis. I did something crazy, Paul, if you're still watching. I did something crazy a few weeks ago with that strawberry Monin, and I did a strawberry Americano. So a touch of strawberry puree in the bottom there. And that was crazy. I'm not even sure if that video's out yet. I'm not sure where we're up to with that. The video might be out, it might not be out. But that was a really, really good Americano. Just a subtle, I think I used about 15ml of strawberry puree. And that was that. So, right, I need to wash my hands, which is quite comical because we don't have a kitchen here near at the moment. But, oh dear, I've got a little bit of water. Now, we are, hopefully, she has blocked me off. She very cunningly was on a Zoom call the last time we tried to get her in here. But Kathy is coming on this week to do the Pornstar Martini challenge. So I'm going to put my little screen up that says Pornstar Martini challenge somewhere. Is that one it? I'll put my little screen up and then I shall go and drag her in, and then when we come back... Oh, hang on a sec. Let me hide that. I've got a question on Instagram before that disappears. Please, can you let us know how to get the deep orange colour when making a Pornstar Martini? That is coming up right now. Who's that? Jade Celeste. That's coming up right now. So let me put that back on. I'll get Kathy, and then Instagram won't have that on the screen, and then we'll come back and do the Pornstar Martini challenge. Ready whenever you are. So, right, we are. Oh, she comes. She's a little bit nervous. Bless her. Come on, Kathy. Come and say hello to the pub. See, you can't actually see anyone, so don't worry. No, it's not like anyone's watching or anything like that. So, how long have you been at Drinkstuff?
10, 11 months.
10, 11. Oh, you're a newbie.
Yeah, quite.
I thought you'd been here quite a while.
No.
Oh, okay. Okay. So, right, we know your favourite drink is the Sex on the Beach. Yeah. So I'm going to show you how to make that afterwards. Anything fruity. I know. Yeah. I mean, you could try one of those if you want.
Yeah, what's this one?
That's the Americano. I've not touched them, so you can feel free to have a little thing. They're kind of, so it's more for the drier sort of bitter palate. I don't know whether, do you like Aperol spritzes and that sort of stuff?
I
don't mind.
Love them.
Don't love them.
Yeah.
You're more the fun and fruity stuff, the Sex on the Beach. So we're going to do the Pornstar Martini challenge. Do you need me to show you how to make the Pornstar again?
I do.
You do. Cool.
Definitely.
That's fine. Everyone. Yeah, that's fine. So we'll do this. So
Often make them. mainly vodka?
Vodka.
Or
Vodka's
wine.
your spirit. Or wine. Oh, what's your favourite wine? Right. White, red, pink, blue.
I don't mind a bit of red or a bit of white. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4 limes there. 5. I'm missing some. Pessoa. There it is. There
mainly
it is.
vodka.
Mainly vodka. So what? Vodka on its own. Neat down the hatch.
Vodka orange.
Vodka.
Vodka.
Hence the Sex on the Beach.
Bitter lemon.
Bit of lemon.
Yeah.
Oh, have you tried like Fever Tree's what's it called?
Mediterranean.
Not the Mediterranean tonic. The
elderflower.
I think it's just no, Sicilian. That's the word I'm looking for. Sicilian lemon.
No, I don't think I've tried that one.
You should try that.
I like the elderflower one.
You should try that. That's good. Elderflower now. So just kind of simple mixes.
Yes.
Yeah. So what's your favourite? What's the favourite ever drink you've had when you've gone out, restaurant or bar or whatever? Where'd you go? Where'd you live? Where's home?
Probably is the Pornstar Martini.
Pornstar. Oh, okay. All right. Where'd you live? You local, obviously.
Yeah, Buntingford.
Buntingford. So if you go out in Buntingford, you go to London outskirts. No, just
go out all over the place.
Go out.
London,
right. I tell you what I do need. I need one of. We'll get two of these while I'm here. So, 1, 2. There we go. Right, Pornstar Martinis. We'll leave that there. So the Pornstar Martini is really easy. We make it in a cocktail shaker. What's your shaker of choice? We've got a 2-piece shaker like that. They fit together like that. We've got the one that Julie had last week where she redecorated the wall.
I was going to say anything that can't come easily apart.
Right.
Because I probably will get it.
Or we've got Laura's favourite, which is the Parisian shaker, which kind of... So it's up to you. Weapon of choice.
I'll try that one.
You want the Parisian one, so we'll leave that out for you.
Okay.
We'll do that. We'll put that to one side. So, cocktail shaker time. Where's my jigger? I'll put my jigger to one side. There it is. So, really, I set them up so easy so people can kind of remember. Yeah. And you'll see it in a second.
I've got to try and make this afterwards.
Yeah, and we time you. Right, so, we do vanilla vodka. So we start off with a double measure. Okay,
yeah,
so double bubble.
Double bubble.
We like a bit of double bubble.
Oh, I'll be drunk already.
Yeah, so double bubble of that. I'll leave the lids off. We then go Pessoa, which is passion fruit liqueur.
Yeah.
Every supermarket sells that. It's like a tenner at the moment in Tesco's. So we do 25 ml of that, so 1 shot. So ignore mil at the moment. So 2 shots.
Big shot, yeah.
1 shot.
Yeah.
Vanilla syrup. Every supermarket sells that in the coffee aisle. So we do half of that little end. Okay, so about there. Half of that.
Half of that.
We then got a lime, which we have a little lime squeezer. And don't do what Julie did the other week. The lime. Because if it goes that way, if it goes face up and you do that, you'll get lime juice in your eye.
Yeah.
Well, you saw it. You got glasses on. You'll be protected. That's fine. So we just squeeze that in. That'll go really easily. Pop that there. So half a lime. So 2, 1, half.
Yeah.
Half a lime. Passion fruit puree is 1.
Okay.
And then the magic ingredient is the Rubicon. I forgot to shake this, but we'll do 2 of that. Okay. So really, really, really easy to remember. 2, 1, half, half,
2,
1,
half.
2.
2, 1, half.
Yeah.
1, 2.
Yeah. 2, 1, half, half, 1, 2.
1, 2. Okay.
2, 1, half. See, really easy. It's a doddle. Lots of ice. I'll use that one as it's all stuck together. There we go. Save you faffing around with that. I've got a Boston tin, so it goes on like that. And then the whole thing, this is where Paul went wrong, and this is where Julie went wrong. So we've got to beat Boss Man this week. He didn't really have the wrist action to shake. So we need to give it some proper welly when we shake. So none of this. It's up here, like, you have to go. Because Damo's watching, I think somewhere. Damo will be there. Damo loves me going. So, proper welly. That'll just pop off. And then we do that one, and I've lost my Hawthorny strainer. Oh, there it is, right in front of me. And then we just do a double strain, lots of foam. It's like a yellow pint of Guinness. Bang on perfect to the brim. Look at that.
I need some fruit in it as well.
And a passion fruit, which I haven't chopped up. But we've got a passion fruit. So that's a Pornstar Martini. Yeah?
Okay.
Really, 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 really easy. So I'll quickly rinse that off. That's your glass there.
Okay.
Dun, 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 dun. You're using that one. Let's get you another lime. We've got that there. So 2, 1, half, half, 1, 2.
So 2, 1, half.
Yeah.
Half, 1,
1, 2. Yeah. Easy peasy like that. There we go.
I might remember it when I'm.
You will. I'll talk you through it as well. Ice. Let me just break the ice. Right. I've got to find my stopwatch in here. I forgot. Izzy's not here this week. Laura, if you're watching, have you got your phone ready? If not, I'll find my stopwatch.
You can cut the passion fruit.
Yeah, we'll do it at the end. We'll do it at the end. Stopwatch. There we go. I've got a stopwatch. I found it on my phone. Boom. Right. Right. So, oh, it's gone off now. Right. Are you ready? So you got. Oh, hang on. I know what we haven't. I know what we haven't done. We've done graphics, and we need to do. Oh, here she comes. Look.
Sorry.
No, here she comes. It was all right. It's my fault. There we go. The Pornstar. That's the times. Look. So we got Julie 1:07, but she put half it on the bar, half it on the wall. Paul had absolutely no froth at all on it, so we need to add like 5-6 seconds onto him. So where are we going for? Is his time at 2:12? Alex, you got to beat Alex. 2.5 minutes.
I'll do my best.
Yeah, it's gone. So is Laura timing? Yeah, right, ready. So 2.5, half on 2.
Okay.
Ready, steady, go. That's all right. So yeah, no, it's all right. Just half fill that then. Yeah, there you go. That's it.
One.
So and then the little end. There we go. Half of that little end. Yeah. There we go. And then your limey doodah in your doodah-y doodah. Right way up. Yeah, she got it right way up. Squeeze it. Go on, the guns.
Yeah, loads of it. And then one.
I just realised the mic's not on. There we go. Can hear you better now.
One.
That's it. Yeah.
2.
2. Double bubble of that. There we go. Right. Grab some ice. Oh no. Oh, that's all right. Don't put that in. Just one of those. That is 2 shots. That's it.
2 shots.
So a bit of ice from the shaker, from the ice. That's it. So we got first time we got the Parisian shaker on the go this time. Did she? I can't remember now. Right, so there we go. And that proper welly. Yeah, look at that. That's better. Yes, look at that. Now you've got to get the lid off. How easy is it to get the lid off? Oh, it's quite easy. Look at that. We like that. So that you just put face down. That's it. Oh, it don't fit, but there we go. Go on, squeeze it in. There we go. That'll do. And then just pour that through that. There we go. Yeah, look at the froth on that. She's demolished Julie and Paul. Look at that. It's not the best froth, but it's good. It's good. And stop. What have we got?
1 minute 38.
1:38. Oh, it's the same as Lydia.
Oh.
Oh, we might have to have a photo finish on Lydia. We might have to go back and look, see how much froth Lydia got. Here you go. How easy is that?
You need to cut my passion fruit.
I will. I'll give you a passion fruit. All right, calm down. Calm down. Passion fruit. There we go, look. And you even left see mine never leave room for passion fruit. There we go. Look at that. There you go. Now you've got to try it.
Cheers.
Cheers. Now you've got to try it and then see what you think to it.
Not bad. I like them.
Do you like it, dear?
Yeah.
What's the best Pornstar? I'll go back through the comments in a minute. If anyone's saying, what's the best Pornstar Martini you've ever had? Where's that?
Probably in Oxfordshire, actually.
Oxfordshire?
Probably in Oxfordshire.
Oh, okay, all right. You were supposed to say this one right here.
Oh, yeah, and this one.
God's sake. Right. I'll just quickly show you. I won't get you to make this, but I'll just quickly show you Sex on the Beach because this is fun. I've got a fun little twist on this. So we put you on the spot, but then we give you like a fun cocktail to kind of make up for it. So,
to drink while you do it.
Yes, of course you can. You can have that. You can have that. Right. So let's just keep that. So the Sex on the Beach, and I'm not saying this is the official because no one really knows. It was invented for like a cocktail competition back in New York in God knows when it was. Like I forget when it was now.
I've had 2 different ones.
Yeah.
Different takes on
Now my kind of flip on this is the story I've heard. So I'm looking for my pina colada glass down there. Let's put my mic back on so people can hear me properly. The story I've heard is that it should be served. There we go. In 2 parts. So we have the beach part is the yellow.
Yeah.
So yellow sits at the bottom.
Yeah.
And then the sex bit is red and refers to the red light district in New York. Okay. So we have red on top. So we have like a layered cocktail. So that's kind of like how I like to show people how to do it. So cocktail shaker. Let's put this in there. Dump that. So it's kind of made in two stages. Where my little, everything's going. It's over here. Look. There we go. Right. So ingredients for this. We go 1. We go 2. I've still got.
I like archers.
I've still got little dregs of my Aldi. Let's get rid of the Pornstar. We don't need to see that anymore. Pornstar graphics, hide that one back. There we go. I've still got dregs of my Aldi £15 vodka haul. We've got our Chambord here. We've got, and then 3 juices. Now, you don't have to use the orange juice if you don't want to. I sometimes do, I sometimes don't, I'll be honest. And I might not use that today. But we've got pineapple juice and we've got cranberry juice. So minimum 5 ingredients, but you can use orange juice if you want for a 6 ingredient.
Okay.
All right? So this looks complicated, but it's really not, I promise you. So first off, we need to do is fill our glass up with ice. So completely, oh, all this ice is stuck together, look. There we go. There we go. The freezer's too cold. There we go, that'll do. Right, so we've got plenty of ice in there. The first part of the cocktail we need to make is the beach part, the yellow part, the sand. Okay. All right, so we do Archers.
Archers, I like Archers.
And I'll use this one.
I drank white wine and Archers when I was younger.
White wine and Archers? Wow. Nice.
Not anymore, I couldn't manage that anymore.
Cool, yeah. So we've got a shot of Archers, and this is where you'd use the orange juice if you wanted to. I'm not going to bother, I'm just going to use pineapple juice. Hang on, let's get all the goodness in. So a shot of Archers and a double bubble of pineapple juice. All right, so that's it, just Archers and pineapple at this precise moment. A bit of ice in there just to shake down. Give it a good shake just to chill it. Sorry, Damien, there we go. Stack. And then just strain it out. So this is the beach.
Okay.
Okay.
So we're on the beach now.
We're on the beach.
Brilliant.
Yep. Now, we can use this same bit again. That'll be fine.
Like pina colada at the moment.
Yeah. Wow, yeah. So the next bit we're going to do is the sex part, the red light district.
Okay.
This is the fun bit. So we do a shot of vodka. Now you could accidentally slip and put a bit more vodka in if you wanted to.
Yeah, I don't mind a bit.
So you could do a double bubble of vodka. You could play about. I was doing this, had a hen party last weekend and I was using Absolute Mango and Absolute Passion Fruit instead. So instead of our pineapple juice this time, do we need to shake that? Let's give it another little shake. We use cranberry juice. So again, we do a single and a double. So exactly the same as that so far.
Okay.
But then the fun little twist is we kind of add in a little bit of Chambord, a little bit of raspberry liqueur. And we do half a shot for that, just to give it a bit more oomph. I'll give you the recipe afterwards. So, one more ice cube for luck. There we go. Quick shaky again. Yeah, Damo. He gets all upset if I don't do that. He's in China, bless him. So it's our favourite thing. Yeah. So, and then you find the top ice cube. And there you go.
Sitting on top.
There you go.
Yeah.
Boom. So you got sex on top of the beach. Sex on the beach. Yeah. There we go. Now garnish wise, pineapple. I didn't bring a pineapple in, but pineapple. Yeah. Spear, whatever. I've just got an orange here. Strawberry.
Very nice.
There you go.
2 drinks then.
2 drinks. I haven't touched that straw. That's a clean straw. You can have that straw. You can give one to little thingy out there if you want to. Aston. Yeah. I was going to call him Reese then for a second.
I think he needs a mocktail.
Does he need a mocktail?
Yeah.
How old is he?
16. 16?
You can have both of those. How's that then? There you go. So there you go. Awesome. 138, same as Lydia. Brilliant. See, that was all right, wasn't it?
It weren't too bad.
That weren't too bad. That weren't too bad.
Till I play it, I'm not going to watch it back.
So it's a highlights reel to cover on this as well. So there we go. That's how to make the sex on the beach very, very easily and very quickly. What I'm going to do, I'll go back through these comments now, just in case there's anyone here, anything I've missed, because I don't see these. Where are we? Right, saw that for sure. That's where we got to. So what's this? Oh no, we saw that. That's that. One thing, right, I haven't seen this, I think. So, one thing I never had, Steve, I'm not a fan of them, mate. I don't know what we're talking about now. Are you making a 21st century sex on the beach with JJ Apricot? I've run out, I haven't got any more. I've got a tiny little dregs in the bottle. So I never reordered because I knew I wouldn't be using it again, but I might get a bottle for here. But yeah, that's a fun little riff on that. You can use JJ Whitley. So these guys, I've got an apricot and peach and apricot vodka. So you can kind of use that instead of Archers as well. So that is really, really tasty riff on there. I was talking to Tim, be back. The little one is acting up again. Oh, Steve is high tech, just on a break. Hey Claire, how are you? Lydia, great time. The competition, look at this. Let's get the scoreboard back up. It was this one. So Kathy is joint with Lydia and 1:38, cracking time. I tell you, Izzy is going to be fuming at that. Izzy's going to be like, I'm coming back in, I'm going to beat that. So what I'm going to do now, because I've got a few minutes, as I say, I'm going to stop this roughly about 3 o'clock-ish, because I have got a lovely man who's coming in to wallpaper this, and we're going to have a new look studio. The one thing I am going to very, very quickly use as I've got these now, is give you the different riffs on a Sex on the Beach using, oh, get off, hide. Just on a break, hide, that's what I wanted. Right, using the ingredients we've got. So, ingredients, vodka, Archers, Chambord, pineapple and cranberry. We've got those 5 ingredients. So, the first one is obviously the French Martini. Okay, so if you're making a Sex on the Beach at home, you can always make a French Martini. All right. So I'm just going to do little teeny ones in these glasses for you. So French Martini, very, very, very simple. It would normally be a double bubble of vodka, a double bubble of pineapple juice, and then half a shot of Chambord. So you kind of go in 2, or 2, half 2. Okay, if that makes sense. So instead of like full shots, I'm just going to do little tiny ones. So a vodka, so a double bubble of vodka essentially. We do a teeny tiny half of Chambord. There we go. So that would be 15 ml traditionally. And then so 50 ml of vodka, 15 ml of Chambord, and then we do a double bubble of pineapple juice. Proper pressed pineapple juice. As I say, you know, for those of you looking at me, I am making small ones. I'm not doing full size ones. So this is a French Martini. Oh, I can hear the door going. Someone's eyeing up a French Martini. No?
I'm not yet, but I will.
So this is the French. I'll strain it so the ice doesn't go in there. But that will settle quite nicely. It should have kind of like a little pinkish hue to it. If it hasn't, you've used too much pineapple juice essentially. If we can get this sort of close up there. There we go. So that's a French Martini. What have you come in for?
All right, I've got a little bit of a snorty one, really.
A snorty one?
A naughty one.
A snorty one? I like snorty even better. Snorty?
No, I've just had an email in my inbox, right? So this is like hot off the press.
Yeah.
But I just want to give a little shout out to Paragon. They're a customer of ours. But they've decided to have our cocktail classes, and they want to know in advance one of the recipes you might be making so they can make it along with us.
Okay, yeah, we can do that.
So for next week,
Hang on, Paragon?
Not cordial, different.
Paragon brands?
Don't think so. I don't know. I just know they're called Paragon, and we did some.
Paragon.
We've done some branded stuff for them.
Hello, Paragon.
But we just wanted to give them a little shout out. Look from off the camera because obviously I don't come on.
Laura's standing right here, but she'll never come on camera ever. So I've taken the microphone. The microphone's there. Look, I need to get a microphone up here. So hello, Paragon. Yes, we will do that. I will. Yeah, leave that with me. May not be next week because I need to get my butt in gear and give you a good few days' notice to get some ingredients together. But if I could do that over the weekend, I might do. But yeah, we'll sort it out after this, and we'll get you involved. And then you've got to take photos of the office. Making the cocktails and send it to us, and we'll share that as well. That's awesome. I like that. Yes.
But yeah, I'll take this for the
take that.
For the
Right, I put my mic back on. Awesome, love that. Right, so that was the French Martini. If I got anything here I've missed, no, that's fine. What am I doing next? Right, the next simple flip is the Tartini. So we've got the French Martini and the Tartini. Now. The Tartini is virtually the same, except we use cranberry juice instead of pineapple juice. All right. So again, I haven't got wash-up facilities properly. We've got a brand new kitchen coming. We've got all this coming. It's all changed over it. So again, virtually identical. It would be a double shot of vodka, a half shot of Chambord, and a double shot of cranberry juice. So again, I'm going to do little miniature ones. So we've got the vodka, we've got the cranberry, and a little teeny tiny one of Chambord. Right, and this is the Tartini. Essentially, it's a tartar version, because of the cranberry juice, of the, what's it called? What have I done? The French Martini. So, again, quick shake. That'll do. Use the same ice. And that is the Tartini. There we go. So vodka, Chambord, cranberry juice, Tartini. So again, that's another cocktail you can make with your Sex on the Beach ingredients. We're getting close to when I said when Mr. Wallpaper Man's coming in, so I won't make the rest, but I'll run through them all. So we've got a woo-woo as well. A woo-woo is an obvious one that we can do from the Sex on the Beach ingredients. And what's a woo-woo? Bang, bang, bang. So we've gone from the Tartini, we're swapping out the Chambord for Archers, and we're essentially just swapping it, serving it over ice instead of into a martini glass. So that's a woo-woo. All right. What's the next one? We've got the Madras as well. So the Madras is vodka, cranberry. Now, this is the thing. If you used orange juice in your Sex on the Beach, you would have orange juice. So the Madras, you know, it's just really simple. Vodka, cranberry, Archers. That's a Madras. Quite big over in the States. We don't really have them over here. You know, it's not a big thing. It's like the screwdriver, which is that, you know, vodka and orange. That's just that. We've got the hairy navel as well. God, these are all blasts from the past. The hairy navel is that, which is vodka, Archers, and orange juice. And then I haven't written this down, but I think the fuzzy navel swaps that for like white rum, Bacardi. I think that's the fuzzy navel. Don't hold me to that. I haven't seen that for years and years and years. But yeah, so we've got the hairy navel there. Bang, bang, bang. And then the last one I was going to show you is the Bay Breeze. And there's the other one, which is the Hawaiian Sea Breeze. Now, what these are similar cocktails, but they just swap the juice around the other way. So this is the Bay Breeze. Well, they're both. The Bay and the Hawaiian are both this. So vodka, pineapple, and cranberry juice there. What happens is, and I think I get this the right way around, the Bay Breeze is vodka, 2/3 pineapple to 1/3 cranberry, and then the Hawaiian is, no, I've got that the wrong way around. The Hawaiian is vodka, 2/3 pineapple, 1/3 cranberry, and then the Bay Breeze is vodka, 1/3 cranberry, 2/3 cranberry to 1/3 pineapple juice. Okay, so there's like 6 or 7 cocktails you can make there with the Sex on the Beach ingredients. Really easy. There are plenty more as well. Like if you had some lime, for instance, the Cape Codder is vodka, cranberry and lime. I think that's another one. As I say, the screwdriver is vodka and orange. It's so simple. So simple. Right. Let's just dive into the questions quickly. Oh, well, there's no questions, but Tim's here having banter. Hello, Timmy K. Timmy K heard me say vodka. That's why he's just joined. I want a picture of me up now. Tim, you need to send me a photo first. When the shelves go up, we'll have a little Timmy K. Send me a little photo, and we'll have a little Timmy K on one of the shelves that we'll get out for live streams. How's that? Oh, Tim, Damo. I wonder if someone can stink the studio and paint you on the wall. Damo, if you could come over from China and do it, I'll pay you. Oh, Tim, vanilla vodka. Ross, Bay Breeze is similar. Boom. Oh, I think I just answered that, didn't I? How long ago was that? Right, what's Damo saying? I'm not saying you could paint Steve on the studio wall, but I'm not saying we wouldn't be interested in some art. I tell you, Laura, I'll hook you up with Damo's stuff in a minute. Damo's awesome. He's done a painting for me, one of my cocktails, and that he's awesome. People, go and check out. I don't know how many's watching, but go and check out Damo's art YouTube channel as well, and Timmy's. To be fair, Timmy's cocktail channel as well. Ross. Sea Breeze, wasn't it, with grapefruit? Yeah, so the Sea Breeze is vodka, grapefruit and cranberry. But that's why I didn't mention it, because we haven't got grapefruit juice here. But yeah, so the Hawaiian Breeze and the Bay Breeze are those. Boom. So there we go. Demo. As I say, I was going to finish this at an hour. I have got loads and loads of questions, but I will do them in next week's show when Mr. Wallpaper Man isn't coming to wallpaper the back of the bar behind me. We'll do a little bit of a longer show next week. Lots of questions, lots of other stuff. Paragon, we will get you involved. I'll try and get you involved next week. If not, it'll be the week after. But I'll because I don't normally plan what I do until Wednesday, Thursdays. So I'll have to get my bumming gear over the weekend to give you a shout out, or we'll give it to Laura and give you a shout out. So there we go. Thank you very much for watching. As always, you guys have been legends. For those of you, I can see quite a few of you that follow me. For those of you, I will see you on Sunday night on my live stream. But going forwards, I'll tell you what we're doing just very quickly for those of you watching. Very quickly, going forwards, I think it starts next week. It might be the week after. I've started to roll all the shorts, the reels that we've done on Instagram. They will be going up on YouTube as well. So effectively, we're going to have 7 days a week of content on this channel. The 2 feature videos will be Monday and Wednesday. We'll have the live stream on Fridays. I'll edit down the live stream so we've got highlights clips to go up on Sunday. And then we'll do reels, very short, quick reels on, or shorts for YouTube on Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday. So quick, maybe like 30-second videos. So that's it from me. As always, if you've got any other questions, let me know. Slide into our DMs, Instagram, Drinkstuff. Someone will pick it up, whether it's us, whether it's customer service, they'll pass on the message. I thank you very much. Have a great weekend. And for some of you, I will see you Sunday night. Toodaloo!